Back on Senior Spotlight, and in this edition, we've got the Secretary of Defense, Carson Cox. Carson, leading defenseman on the Beavers, now in his fourth year. Carson, thanks for joining us tonight on Senior Spotlight. And first of all, like we like to do with all the fellows, tell me a little bit about yourself. What are some of your hobbies? What do you like to do when you're not playing hockey?
Oh, well, so obviously, like Ken said, I'm a senior at Beaver Creek. I've been playing hockey for, I think this is my 11th season. Just some stuff I like to do in my free time. I don't really have a whole lot of free time. I usually keep myself pretty busy with work and school and hockey and all that kind of stuff. But when I do have free time, I usually just like to be outside, be active, spend time with my family and friends.
What kind of work are you doing right now?
I work as a lifeguard, so it's really just a summer job. But sometimes I used to work at an ice cream shop over the winter, so that kept me pretty busy.
Now, how long have you been a lifeguard?
Last year was actually my first year, so new experience and really liked it and coming back next year. So
you're a pretty good swimmer?
Good enough. We'll say that.
How long have you been playing hockey for? You say about 11 years, you say?
Oh, yeah, that's right. This is my 11th season. Yep.
Now, what got the Cox boys, you and your brother, into playing hockey? Did your dad play, or did anybody in your family in the past play?
No, so my dad actually played baseball. It was my cousin who originally got into hockey, and he just kind of introduced us to it and taught us how to skate, and it just went from there, and we just loved it.
Have you always played defense?
Yeah, I've played defense, I think, through all 11 years.
Now, tell us, what type of college plans do you have after you graduate?
So right now I plan on attending Ohio State University for engineering, but that is subject to change, so I'm not really 100% sure, but that's pretty sure where I'm going.
Now, would you look at trying to play any hockey up there, even like club hockey up there?
Oh, yeah, I would consider playing club. I mean, obviously it's really competitive down at Ohio State. They got a great program. But I think it'd be a good opportunity to go out and skate for him.
And we were talking to a couple of your former teammates, Benny Duford the other day, and Thomas Bush. Thomas out in Arizona, but Ben is going to go to Ohio State, but he's going to go to Sinclair, and they're thinking about kicking up a club team next year. Is that something you might think about, maybe doing that first 2 years at Sinclair and playing there?
I'm not really sure. I mean, I've considered it, but I think the path directly to Ohio State is more suited for me.
Okay. Now, tell us a little bit about, have you been in Beaver Creek your whole life?
Yeah, I grew up here, born and raised. All my whole life.
What when you get out of college and you're thinking about doing engineering, what type of there's a lot of different types of engineering. Do you have a specific path that you'd want to go in engineering?
I'm not exactly sure. I have a few ideas of where I want to go. I mean, I looked at environmental, aeronautical, even chemical, mechanical, just all kinds of stuff. It's really broad, so I have a lot of exploring to do still.
Well, in your Beaver Creek High School time, have you had any favorite subjects that you've enjoyed the most in school?
I do. I mean, I know a lot of people hate it, but math is one of my stronger suits. Science too, obviously. Whether it be biology, chemistry, physics, I enjoy all those classes.
Now, as a defenseman, is there anybody you've looked up to in the past, even like in the pros? Any defenseman that you kind of admire or you kind of like to watch play?
Particularly PK Subban. I've grown up watching him, and Zdeno Chara. I think they're both great defensemen. I'd really admire Chara's slap shot. It's really something to watch. Really powerful, but those are probably the two main people that I looked up to playing.
Chara's a monster. I mean, he's like what is he, like 6'9" or something like that?
Yeah, he's really tall. I don't know how tall he is, but
but I think he just retired. I think my team, the St. Louis Blues, were thinking about trying to get him this season, but they didn't. Well, I tell you what, we appreciate you joining us on the Senior Spotlight, and it's been great to watch you through the years. Certainly say hello to Braden, your brother. It's been great watching both you guys for all your time here at Beaver Creek High, and best of luck in the future. And like I say to all the guys, after you get done next season, make sure you come back and say hello to us.
I will do. Thank you for having me.
Carson Cox, the Secretary of Defense, on this edition of Senior Spotlight.